What up? What up? Gonna be on this live for about maybe 30 minutes. All depends on how this weather holds up. It's really gloomy out here today. But I just want to get on this live and start doing the bit push. I call it because the last 2 months uh, of this year, I started staying in line with like last 5 days of the month. I try to push out as many videos and as many lives and community posts as possible to try to maximize my earnings for that month. So you might get 2 videos a day, those 5 days. I haven't done too well this particular month because I've been really busy with trying to sign up for school and have a job opportunity coming up. So been going through that. But yeah, the last 5 days of every month, I try to push really hard to push a lot of content out there so I can actually maximize my AdSense and anything else that somebody would give towards the channel. Pascal, what's going on, man? Yeah, so I'm walking my neighborhood. Altogether, I've ran this neighborhood a couple times since I've lived here. I normally go downtown because it's more scenic, and also this neighborhood is literally on a hill. It's literally a hill. So a lot of the sidewalks around here are like really steep, and my knees is nah, it's a no go. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, this area alone is not that flat to begin with, but at least downtown has a lot more flat areas than this neighborhood. If this neighborhood was a little bit more flat, then I probably would run it a lot more or jog it. But my knees not gonna be able to deal with it. I have arthritis in both knees. I have a bone spur in my right foot. I've had plantar fasciitis in the past, and I have a lumbar spine injury to my back. So even though I still work out a lot, for me to actually like transverse this neighborhood all the time towards working out is not a good look. So no, I might just go to 10 and just try to walk slash jog on flat ground. Oh, Germany, okay, cool, cool. I was stationed in Bamberg back in 2004. They've actually closed that base since then. I want to say they closed that base actually what 2010, 2011. I'm not exactly sure, but it didn't stay open for long after I left. But yeah, I liked Germany when I was out there. That's pretty cool. The first thing I can remember about Germany is the day I got there. It was December, and we was driving on the Autobahn, leaving the airport to go to Bamberg, and I'm seeing trees on the side of the road, and they're literally solidified in ice. I mean, literally solidified in ice. I've never seen that before, ever. That was crazy. But yeah, Bamberg was cool. It was a little small town, a little small base. It wasn't too much going on, but it was actually pretty cool. Hamburger's nice. How do you like it there? Are you missing some stuff from there, like German beer? Yeah, German beer is pretty good. I don't drink beer anymore. I haven't drank the beer in God, maybe since 2025. I don't think I've had a beer since before the pandemic. So we're talking like maybe 2018, 2019. I do drink wine, but yeah, I haven't drank beer in a very long time. But before then, I had drank beer since '99. So we're talking like almost 20 years. So yeah, I mean, the only German beer I had before I went to Germany was Heineken. But anytime I went to the bar, I did have a lot of the local beers, and they were pretty good. Tried Guinness the first time I was over there, and a whole bunch of hard stouts. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Germany has some great beer. I definitely enjoyed my time there. I didn't drink any type of like Americanized beer when I was there. I always drank the German beer. But yeah, I quit like a long time ago because um It's not that I lost the taste of beer. I do want to, do want to still drink beer, but at this point in my life, there's too many health complications that comes with drinking beer versus wine. That's why I don't drink beer anymore. Okay, sorry about that. I had a phone call. Once again, phone call will cut your live off. Phrase, I'm not exactly sure why YouTube hasn't hasn't fixed that. That's crazy. So I'm still at 0 people on the live right now. I guess 5:30 is not the time to be on live, huh? That's y'all telling me. Well, it is Monday, so yeah, I should have taken that into consideration as well. It's Monday. Most folks actually physically go to work on Mondays. Um, yeah, I know a lot of folks probably rushing home to make dinner or to just relax. Some folks might be at the bar trying to get a nightcap or something like that. So yeah, being on live on a Monday afternoon right after work time during rush hour probably is not the best time to be on live. But it's all good. It's the only time I really had to be on live today. This morning was pretty hectic, pretty busy. Um, had to put in some training with some of these jobs that I applied for. See, after I came back from dropping my daughter off to school, things got really busy. Then I had to turn back around a little bit after lunch today. Picked her back up from school, brought her home. So couldn't do a video this morning. Couldn't work out this morning. Hopefully I can work out tomorrow because now I'm getting that itch now. I need to get out there and start running again, running, walking, jogging. Nate the dog, what's going on? We got how many people got in the jump right now? 4 people? Okay, bet. Maybe? No, one. We had four, and now we only got one. Do a flip? No, we're not doing that, bro. No, we're not doing that. This is one of the reasons why I be having moderators on my lives. I got 3 now. Because folks come in here and start trolling, and then my moderators they A1. If I had a moderator right now, your ass to be up out of here real quick. Hey, what's going on, Anthony? How you doing? I'm just noticing this. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking at one of the top lots that we have here in the neighborhood. We have 2. This is the old one. Not exactly sure why they didn't switch this one out, but they switched the other one out. It's a random thought. I got a little girl. She's 7, so she does use the top lots. This one is a little bit further away from my house, though. The one that's closest to my house is the brand new one they got. So not exactly sure why they didn't swap out this one either. Not old, but I mean, but the one that's up the road here towards my house is actually pretty state of the art. I'm actually impressed with it. The HOA probably paid an egregious amount of money for it too. I ain't gonna lie, but it's nice. Jamie, what's going on? I was just talking about having a moderator up here because I had a troll up here that started acting crazy. I think he gone though. I think he is. The Nate the dog, yo. Yeah, he's doing a flip. Like, who the hell does a flip on live, yo? Just talking crazy for no reason. I said, if I had a moderator up here, you asked me up out of here. Let's see if he talks again. Why you up here, Jamie? If he start talking stupid again, so he can get his ass up out of here. I would get rid of him. Yeah, Jamie don't be playing. She be on it. That's what's up. I know I made a good choice making you a moderator. I know I made a real good choice. What's going on though? I got a couple of folks in here now. Ask the question again. How y'all weekend was? How everything going? I was saying before some of y'all came up here, whatever. I think they're doing a live, doing rush hour, on a Monday. Probably not a good time because a lot of folks are pretty busy, can't be on live right now. So, but your boy don't got a job right now, so I can be up here anytime I want to. Although I do have a potential job that's in place right now, so stay tuned for that. Um, Hopefully it goes through. If it doesn't, God, I know God has something else for me. But this one is actually an IT job, so been talking to them folks. Pretty tough here, so we'll see what happens. My goodness, it's September, y'all. Why is there so many bugs out here? Don't forget to like the live. Yeah, I appreciate it, Jamie. I was telling well, I was talking on the live earlier. You'll probably see it once I save it and upload it to YouTube. I was saying earlier when I got up here that the last 5 days of the month I normally do a push. That's what I call it, a push, where I try to do as many videos and lives as possible to try to maximize my earnings before the month goes out. So I haven't done it too much this month, but um next month I'm definitely going to be probably doing 2 videos a day those last 5 days, doing a lot of lives, a lot more lives. Try to maximize my earnings here because this month is actually it's lower than last month. I would say that. Not exactly sure why. Um, it seems like I'm not. When I watch the videos myself, it's like I'm not getting a lot of commercial breaks like the other months that I had. So not exactly sure what's up with that. And I'm having cut down the time length of my videos, so I'm not sure what's going on. But I did find out something that I think that's kind of crazy. The video I made a couple days ago when I said the time I cried for hours. I think so yeah. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I had a phone call. I should be back now. Yeah, y'all can hear me. Just give me a thumbs up or something. But yeah, I made a video a couple days ago saying a time to cry, a time I cry for hours, and I think that video was made 18 minutes long, and I think well that's probably the lowest view video I've had this month. I think I got like maybe 180, 190 views on that video. I knew it was gonna be I knew it was gonna be a lot of views because it's outside of the algorithm that I've been in for the last month or so. That's one thing about YouTube. Like if you keep doing one thing over and over again, and you switch it up, the algorithm a lot of times won't pick you back up. It won't pick that video up. Put it that way. So I knew I was going to get a lot of views in that video, but I did go into analytics to see exactly like what I did get as far as views and revenue. And I'm sitting here like I got $3 and some change off of a video that only had 180 views. I'm like, wait a minute, something not right here because I've had some videos that I got almost 1,000 views. And so I'm like, what's going on here? So I went into the analytics a lot deeper, and the I guess the folks that was going to pay out YouTube for the commercials. I guess that's the CRM. I forget what it's called now. But for every 1,000 videos, every 1,000 views, I would have got $29.50. $29.50 for every 1,000 views of that video. So I'm sitting here like, what did I do in that video that made sponsors like that video that much? I don't know. There wasn't anything I said that was like, that made money. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that, what I'm saying. But yeah, that video would if I get 1,000 views or more in that video, they were gonna pay me out $29.50. That's crazy. That's the most I think I've had as far as a CRM. Yeah, that's the most. Yeah, that's the most. I think before then, I think I got maybe I think $19 for every 1,000 views, something like that. But not 29, not even close. I don't know what's up with that. Hold on, let me read this jump right quick. What's up, Leon? Hey, what's up, Christina? How you doing? Breaking up. Okay, am I breaking up now? Let's see, hold on, y'all. I got 15 people in here. Okay. Every time the top of the screen shows that I can't see the how many folks are in my videos. Blessed, black, and highly favored. That's funny. Well, all right then. I ain't mad at you at all. You can hear me, Jamie? Let me see something here. Hold on. Can you hear me now? See your channel though, Christina. That's what's up. Keep pushing. YouTube is the long game, not the short game. Pause. Oh, you got to keep pushing. You cannot give up because if you do, you're gonna fall out of the algorithm, and you're not gonna get the traction you want to get on YouTube. So you got to keep pushing. Even you get like barely like 5 views on that video, forget that video, move to the next one. That's what you got to do. You going in and out with your live. Okay, so I'm about to walk back to my crib anyway, whatever. So the signal should get a little bit better. Should get a little bit better. So I'm on the top of the hill right now. You hear me now? Okay, bet that. Good, I would not stop. No, don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Keep pushing. Respectfully. I know that ain't sound too great, whatever, but yeah, keep pushing. Don't stop. Don't stop till you get it. That's what I did for 2 years, 2 long years. And even now, some folks will still say that I haven't been successful on YouTube because I only have 5,000 and some change subscribers after being up here for 3 years. But actually, that's a lot. We're like the 1%, yo, for real, because most YouTubers don't get 1,000 subscribers ever in life, ever. So once you reach that thousand subscriber threshold, trust me, you are in the elite at that point. But most folks come up here and don't barely get 100 subscribers. And so for some folks, it's not lack of effort. They just don't have the knack to be up here and be a YouTuber. I've seen channels where folks had damn near 500 videos, and they don't even have 100 subscribers. Folks want to watch them, you know, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything bad about them. I'm just saying like it's just sometimes folks just don't have that knack to be a content creator. I didn't think I had that knack, honestly. I just came here just to talk. I never thought I was gonna be a full-fledged content creator. Never. I just got up here to talk and to, like I said, to leave legacy for my family so my descendants can see, videos of myself, you know what I'm saying? But I never thought that I was gonna be able to get to this point where folks actually look forward to my videos. People actually have received good knowledge and have actually used it to their advantage with these videos I made. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm at the point now where actually I have a responsibility on my channel. Like I can't do certain things in my channel because now I'm being looked at. Now, I have an obligation to my subscribers to be able to give them the best content possible because now I have an audience. But you have a lot of folks that come up here that will make videos that will never have an audience ever. And like I said, for some folks, it's not lack of effort. It's literally they just don't have that. They don't have the how should I say? They don't have the fire. They don't have the buzz to be able to be a content creator. Now this thing is not for everybody. It isn't. But most of the folks that I've seen up here that actually rock with me, you guys have it. I know y'all do. And I hope and pray that you guys surpass me. You know what I'm saying? For real. I hope y'all surpass me because I'm all about building people up and helping folks actually push forward in the YouTube journey and just in life in general. You know what I'm saying? So um so when I see folks that are subscribed to me actually get more views and actually get more subscribers, I'm happy for them. I'm not hating at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm me. I do me over here. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's for me is for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't concern myself with like, trying to compare myself to other folks. You know what I'm saying? If I don't get another subscriber, I don't get another view. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna do content. So, you know, being supposed to pass me is not discouraging to me. And I think one of the reasons for that is that when I was in the army, I saw it all the time, especially when I became an instructor. I became an instructor in my 12th year in the army, and I stayed for 20 years. And I actually had students actually surpass my rank after I taught them years before that. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I would say is that damn near all of them came back to me and said that you're the reason why I got promoted. You're the reason why I stayed in. You're the reason why I didn't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So, I couldn't be mad at them. You know what I'm saying? I wanted them to surpass me. I wanted them to. I wanted them to do better. Read these comments here. What would you recommend for someone who is 40 and a negative net worth? Um, Not a financial expert or anything like that, but if you got a negative net worth, um, I mean, are you working? Do you actually have a job? If you had a negative net worth, then it's probably best for you to just start over. I'm not suggesting bankruptcy or anything like that. I'm not really suggesting any type of financial advice. I'm just saying like you have to like make a decision as to, if you literally lost everything and your net worth is literally negative, you don't have anything to your name, then you have to you know, build a plan for yourself and figure out how you can, get back to where you was before or better with the least resistance. And in other words, what I'm saying, like basically like scale down on everything. Things you don't need, get rid of them. Things you don't your wants is irrelevant right now. You have to deal with what you need, right? So yeah, that's one thing I can tell you when it comes to like people having a negative net worth is just make a decision of what you want to do. Do you want to to struggle and try to still live your lifestyle? Or do you want to go ahead and scale down all the way to the point where like you barely have anything, but you're still surviving? That's what I would do. Are you doing Vlogtober this year? Vlogtober. Are you talking about like making a video every single day in October? Like vlogging? I don't really do vlogs like that, but I guess I could try. Well, I tell you what, I'll make sure that I try at least to make a vlog on Wednesday. And then if I'm able to sustain it, then I'll keep going. But yeah, I'll try it out, see what happens. Love your videos. I appreciate it, Jamie. I just saw your video this afternoon, the one where you did the Walmart Spark on Saturday. I still got to comment and like it. You know what I'm saying? But I watch your videos too. I like videos as well. In the comments. Roll to 10K. I ain't got nothing. Yeah, 10K. Yep. Yep. You almost there. Almost there to keep pushing. What was your MOS? I was a 92 Sierra. 92 Sierra. I know that's logistics. What was the 25 Bravo? But when I first came in, yeah, I'm an old head. So when I first came in, I was a 71 Lima, which changed to 42. Well, I'm sorry, which changed to 42 Lima, which then combined and turned into 42 Alpha. Because when I first came in, there was three admin MOSs in 98. It was a 71 Lima, um, no, and a 75 Romeo, I think. Uh, a certain software that these admin clerks had back in those days. Clippers 3, I believe, and it was another software as well. And then I think there was a 75 Alpha, I think. And I think they could only work in the S1. But me being a Lima, I could work anywhere. They put me in the S1, they put me in the oiler room, they put me in the freaking all trades. So 6 years, I said, yeah, I'm not being a secretary for 20 years. I changed over to IT. Yeah, wasn't bad, and I was very good at my job. Got promoted really quick. I just didn't want to be. Well, I think what really messed me up with 42 Alpha was when they put me in the mailroom. And I had to do mail about 2 years. Yeah, that's what put that sour taste in my mouth because even though I didn't have the Fox file identifier, them folks already told me they was like because you work for 2 years, you work 2 years in the mailroom. They probably put you in another mail when you leave this duty station. I'm like, man, I'm not doing that. Hell no. No, sir. I can't do that no more. So I wanted to be IT anyway. So opportunity came up and I retook my ASVAB to raise my GT score and took a college course there was a requirement and then I transitioned over. Best decision I ever made in my life. Because had I stayed at 42 Alpha, I don't think I'd be making the money that I was making before with being IT. It's like it's night and day. It really is. Going to IT damn near like it set me for life. I'm doing it technically with me. I'm not in it last time, but holding my heart to it. Okay, bet that. Bet that. I hope everything's going well. I need to lose some weight my damn self, honestly. I know y'all be seen working out and everything, whatever you know what I'm saying, but um I need to start eating a lot more clean. I don't really eat fast food, but I'm talking about like little starchy foods and foods got a lot of sugar. Like I need to stop doing that. And get back to where I was at before. I was a little bit ripped when I was in the army. And then that year I retired, I gained like 30 pounds. Yo. That was crazy. Then I was like, nah, I can't do this. I could feel it. So I did a lot of fasting, changed my diet, and I lost that 30 pounds within like I think 4 months. I think real quick. It came out really quick. So right now I've been teeter tottering for the last 3 years between like 170 and 178. But I still got like a tire around here. I still got like a gut to a certain degree. It's not big, but I can tell it's there. This got to go. This got to go. I can do all the running I want to, and this is not going to leave unless I start to fast and change my diet. I want to be a 68 whiskey, but didn't pass one of my tests. They sent me back to 68. Is that mechanic? I can't. I don't. Oh wait, hold on. Is that medical? 68 whiskey? I was in the best shape of my life in the army. Yep, me too. I was a beast in the army, a straight beast. Me too. Medic. Oh, yep, medic. Yep, that's what I thought it was. 68. Yep. Yeah, medic is. I know it wasn't an easy MOS, and to be quite honest, being a 25 Bravo was hard as hell. It was hard. I tell you what. In high school, I was a C student. I'm not even gonna front about that. I'd never liked school that much to begin with, and IT work is very complicated. When I went to, I don't know what time you was in, Jamie, what time frame, but when I went to get my staff sergeant, went to well, it was called BNOC then, but they changed it from BNOC to what is it now? Um, ALC. Yeah, it was called ALC when they changed it over. But when I went through there, it was called BNOC. The school you go to transition from E5 to E6, you know. And that was 6 months of nothing but freaking Cisco Academy, dealing with routers and switches, dealing with cybersecurity stuff, servers, and my brain was fried. I mean, straight fried. Like, yo, but like I said, best decision I made in my life, you know what I'm saying? Because by me actually get through that course, I came out the army making six figures. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be doing an intermittent fast. So normally what I do is I eat for 6 hours and don't eat for 18 hours. And then every week I would take a whole day and don't eat at all. No food, no water. Just straight dry fast for a whole 24 hours. And then I pick back up for my 6 to 18 the very next day. And it worked. It worked. I mean, I watched what I eat when I did that fast. The first time when I lost the 30 pounds, I did watch what I ate. But your body starts to burn so many calories once you start doing that you can eat crazy one of those days and it's gonna go right through you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I did watch what I ate when I did that, but for the most part, even if I had ate kind of bad, I still would have lost weight because of me fasting. Fasting is that's like one of the best ways for you to lose weight, yo, for real. There's nothing else that can compare to that. 204 and Austin. Oh wow. Sorry to hear that, Jamie. Yes, I was in BNOC in 2008. Yeah, 2008, yeah. 2011, I had just got to Korea for the second time. I'm doing a water fast. Okay. A water fast for days, or you gonna eat some food within that week? Marine mom, my baby boy is doing his first year. Okay, cool. Marine Simplify. Yeah, my first job when I got out the army was in Quantico. So that's all I worked with was Marines. My dad was a Marine. I'm at 47 minutes. That don't break the record. My record on live, I think, is like over an hour. So, but it's starting to drizzle a little bit here. So, if I got to go in the house, I may want to stop it alive. 7 days. Okay, cool. Yeah. So you're gonna go into ketosis on day 3. You're gonna start burning fat real quick after that. You just gotta hold on and make sure that you don't eat any food those 7 days. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know the mind can play tricks on you when you get to that point. I know when I went into ketosis a couple times, I'm like, I know I'm supposed to be eating anything, but damn, sometimes these folks, my grads will not um my gate back where it's supposed to be. Hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. Show y'all my backyard right quick. I'm pretty sure I've shown this before a couple times when I did some of my videos, but like I said, this whole neighborhood nothing but a freaking hill. All that is downhill. All of that. Let me go right here and see how many people I got in my live. Okay, I got 9 now. What's up? What y'all think about the government shutdown that may happen tomorrow? I asked that earlier in my live, but I want to ask it again. So for some folks that's up here, I think it's real that it may happen, but yeah, it's talking about firing people if it shuts down. It's crazy. It's always something. Yeah, I know it is. Yeah, it's always something. Always something. But that's one thing about gig work. The way you do gig work, like gig work, normally it's like it's a fail-proof um job system. As long as you got a car, or hell in DC, you can have a freaking scooter or a skateboard or something and have a bag, and you can still do Uber Eats. So what do you call it? DoorDash and Grubhub. You can do all that stuff. Most of the folks that I see in DC have those little small mini scooters, and they be getting it for real. They don't even have a car. Most of them are, I think, of immigrants, but they still making their money. They still making dough. So I can't hate them at all. They making their money. I'm trying to figure out which topic I need to talk story, but I got too busy. And actually, I had time. Well, I didn't have time, but I had a space where I could have done it in my living room with no distractions, and I've been able to get to like 20 minutes of explaining it. But yeah, I got too busy. I had the time, but but I had to use that time that I had free to do something else. Did that make any sense? So didn't have time. But that's what I had in my mind today is do that 2008 video. But then wasn't able to do that and whatever. So um and then I have a person that wants me to do another Dante London video. Ah boy. What you think about Dante London videos I be making? What y'all think about that? Like I said, I just do them for context. I'm not Mike Drop Barbecue to be flaming that dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not him or some of these other content creators be talking bad about him, be talking crazy. But you know, sometimes I get views on it, sometimes I don't. But this one particular person wants me to actually talk about him, particularly about him doing this vlogging he's doing right now with dancing. I mean, he can do what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm happy for him. You like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what you want to do, that's what we'll do. I mean, trying to like get an active career in Michigan might not be a good look, but it is what it is. I might pick him up. You're right. Yeah, somebody might pick him up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's talent agencies in every state, and they're not far between in certain cities. So I mean, so he might get picked up. You never know. He might get picked up just off of YouTube, just off of some other platform he might be on, like TikTok or something. So I don't. I mean, there's too many people that's in the social media space that have become famous without going to no talent agency. They just got picked up by just somebody watching them on the internet. So he can just keep doing what he's doing right now and get picked up. Yeah, he got to come here out to Atlanta. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, ATL. He might not want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're right. He gonna have to leave and go to a big city like ATL, San Francisco, LA, something like that. But Pontiac, Michigan, I don't think so. That's my opinion. I don't think so. So I'm almost at an hour here, and it's starting to rain a little bit more now, and the mosquitoes are coming out in September, almost October. Crazy. But I think I'm gonna let y'all go. Appreciate y'all watching. If y'all watching after I upload, like you're watching it after I've finished it and upload it to YouTube, whatever, just comment, subscribe, like the video, all those good things. All right. Catch you on the next one. Peace.